often said here on the show, haven't I, you wonder how daft and stupid some of our very well-paid TV presenters are. Well, seemingly more daft and stupid than we first thought. Let me explain. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. This particular story, when you think about it, we've often said, haven't we, about TV stars and celebrities, they get incredibly well paid, but even they seemingly don't think before they tweet or write on social media. And also they kind of believe, I've often said this, that they want us to believe that we're interested in their political thoughts, their ups and downs, their depressions, their mood swings, that sort of stuff. The idea of celebrity, in my opinion, is this, that, you are there to entertain us, to celebrate, to be celebrated. It's very nice wanting to be connectable and be part of the same, if you like, school, but really we want you to take us out of ourselves. That's why we have wonderful singers, dancers, clowns, that sort of stuff, comedians. We go to them when we need cheering up. So it's strange, isn't it, when you have these celebrities now in the 21st century that give you every spit and cough about their lives, their mental illness, their depressions, their worries about money, you name it, they're willing to share anything. But what's interesting with this particular celebrity, and we're talking about a person who was on our screens for many years as a host of a daytime show, Fern Britton, Cuddly Fern as she likes to be known. Well, she's an incredibly wealthy lady after many years on TV and now as a novelist, and she lives in the deepest, darkest, beautiful corners of Devon. Wonderful place, let me point out. What's interesting though, she recently tweeted, yes, on social media that we should be very worried over here given the storming recently of the Sri Lankan palace and of course the Prime Minister's home there being burnt down. And then she cited this with, are you listening, Downing Street, Buckingham Palace? I know, can you believe it? Now, of course, she got a huge backlash against this because obviously what a foolish thing to do. It's almost inciting violence and mob brutality, isn't it? Let's go and kick the gates down of Downing Street, that sort of stuff. A few hours later, she decided to retract the tweet, basically stating what she meant was she was concerned about all the poor people that were struggling with the cost of living crisis and, of course, how easily these things escalate. I mean, she just kind of made it worse, if you like. I think, the idea of this is two things really. Why on earth would you want to, in your position, with so many followers, so many people who do and did look up to you, why would you want to write something like this? But of course, if you say anything, Fern's very, very vocal about her mental health state, her depressions, her breakdowns, that sort of stuff. So of course they use that as a cop-out, don't they? While all the time they're trying to incite terrible situations that we certainly do not need in this country right now. People have enough problems without people wanting to get onto the streets and cause even more havoc. Now, I don't know where this lives, her career, her writing, whatever she's planning to do next. Whichever way you look at it, Fern Britton needs to take a very cold, hard look before she writes or tweets or posts anything again on social media. I'm sure the backlash, at least, has taught her that lesson. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.